I have had an amazing, fantastic, incredible day, and I just want to share it with all of you. Happy National Dungeons and Dragons Day, everybody. In honor of National D&D Day, I am going to the comic book store to play in a campaign all day, and I thought I would kind of explain to you guys the steps for playing D&D, since maybe some of you don't know. So here we go. Step 1, get yourself a player's handbook. These are available at most comic book stores, and they explain the basic rules on how to create a character. They have your basic races and classes. That's the first thing you need. Step 2, get a D20 set of dice. So this is what a basic set of dice for D&D looks like. It consists of a D4, a D6, a D8, a D10, a D100, a D12, and the dice you will use most of the time, a D20. Now you only need one and they don't need to be fancy, but I sort of have an obsession with dice. And as a result, I kind of have a lot of them. Step 3 is to find a place to play D&D. This is a very important step because obviously even if you create a character and do everything else, if you don't have a place to play, you're in trouble. I play here at Coliseum of Comics in Orlando. It's a place that Meg found for me. I highly recommend going to a comic book store because they will usually have the books for you to pick up, plus they usually know where there's D&D played even if they don't have it. So find a comic book store, you can get books and dice and information. Step 4 is to create your character. So you'll need a character sheet, like this, and then you're gonna wanna use your book, which I showed you earlier. I would recommend having somebody who already knows how to play D&D help you out. But there's an entire chapter on making characters, and then you pick your race and your class and go from there. I have decided to create a mage as my class and an Eladrin, which is like a high elf for my race.
Tony against D'Angelo.
So that's step number 4. There's a lot involved in creating a character, so if you ever want to know more, just ask me, and I'd be willing to help you through it on Skype. I think I'm up to 6. Step 6 for playing Dungeons and Dragons is to actually play Dungeons and Dragons. It's the most important step. So we have Kevin over here who's going to be our DM, and we are adventuring on some boat to Neverwinter.
Sandra seems visibly relieved that the journey is over. Yay! I am grateful that you accompanied me, she tells you, and also that your services were not put to the test. Let's disembark so that we can settle upon on your payment. Yay! Alright. Before anyone can take a step, the ship begins to lurch. The murky water roils beneath you, and green-blooded corpses climb out of the bay.
And I'm going to attack this guy. 12 points of damage.
Scatter the bones into the water.
And step 6, the final step to playing D&D, is to love it, enjoy it, and come back again. I'll see you guys tomorrow.